You're being very rude. Can't you see I'm trying to film? Perks of living by the highway. You get to deal with traffic passing by every minute. Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zach and welcome back to my channel. Sorry it's been a while since I posted my first video. I don't really have an explanation as to why I haven't been posting. Lack of time and motivation, I suppose. Today I am coming back with a brand new video, which I don't think I touched upon in my last one, but so for those who may not know, which is mostly everyone, I used to work at a local theater, and I was a theater kid. Judged hardcore by my neighbor. Okay, that's cool. So anyway, for about 4.5 years, I worked at my local theater, and it was amazing. That was basically where I started to get out of my comfort zone, because I grew up being a really shy and timid human, where I was too afraid to be who I was because I was fearful of what other people would think of me. And getting into live theater was a life-changing experience, and I wouldn't change it for the world. But I'll go in more depth about all that maybe in a future video. But today I am going to be listing my top 5 favorite musicals that I have been in. So number 5, my 5th favorite show that I was in was Footloose. The normal story of Footloose. There is just a stage adaptation of it. Didn't do anything spectacular for the show. There was a lot of singing and a lot of choreography. And that's basically what told the story of Footloose, which if you're familiar with the movie, then you're familiar with the stage show. The stage show just adds a lot more depth and a lot more character development and, little stuff like that. So, I was Nameless Guy number 32, so I helped move the set. I was in a couple of the dance numbers. Whoopee, but it was still a lot of fun. The parts that I was a part of were a blast. The company was decent. Not my favorite group of people to be with. But anyway, moving on to my number 4. My 4th favorite musical that I was ever a part of was the Rat Pack Lounge. And this is a relatively unheard of show. It's not unheard of, it's just I didn't know anything about it when it came to our theater. It's basically about the Rat Pack. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, all of that. I played I want to say I was a bartender. It's been a while. I played a bartender, I think, who was obsessed with Frank Sinatra. These 3 drunk people at the bar that I'm working at get possessed by the ghosts of the Rat Pack and basically help my character to be more confident and open up and, really blossom and all of that cheesy stuff. But it had amazing music. The cast was fantastic. It was just all around a great performance. I had a lot of fun with it, and it was great. One of the only shows where I was playing a main character. I wasn't the main character, but I was a main character. And I was proud of that, and I was proud of myself. My 3rd favorite show, okay, this one's a fun one, and I have a lot to talk about with this one. I was in the stage version of Legally Blonde, and let me just say I did not expect to have as much fun with a show such as Legally Blonde as I did. I played Professor Callahan, so I played the professor who flirts with Elle. That show was a lot of fun. That I can't say enough good things about. Our version of it wasn't spectacular, but it was something special, just for the fact of oh god. We had trouble with our artistic director at this time, and he wasn't giving us the proper direction that we needed, so we kind of took things into our own hands, and things just got really out of control. But we made the show. it wasn't fantastic, but to us it was. It was fun. It was bubbly. It was full of peppy music. It was just all around a good time. And I was a part of one of the best stage slaps I have ever seen in my life. I was a part of a really good stage slap, you guys. But yeah, all in all, super fun show. Moving on. My number 2, my second favorite show that I was ever in, musical, I should say, was Cats. We actually put on Cats. I played the character Bustopher Jones, which is the big fat black and white cat, the tuxedo cat actually. And I think that was the first solo that I had. Depending on, I can't remember. We did Cats and Legally Blonde, like one right after another, and I don't remember which one came first. So, one or the other. Cats or Legally Blonde was my first solo. But anyway, I had a solo in a musical as big as Cats, and that was a huge step for me. I'm not the best singer. Let me just put that out there right now. I'm not terrible, but I'm not the best. So, with people trusting me with a part such as Bustopher Jones in Cats, I was like, I need to nail this. So that was a show where we basically did not leave the stage the entire time unless we had a costume change, or unless there were only a handful of times where the entire cast left because another character came on and needed the stage themselves. So besides that, we were on stage for the entire time, and mind you, we were in like unitards, which is just a one piece. It's like a leotard but a full body, and we had heavy makeup on, wigs, costume pieces. The smell was terrible. It was so hot and sweaty. And mind you, we also have like these giant stage lights shining down upon us. That's adding so much more heat. So halfway through the show, we've got our makeup all smeared. We're outside with half of our clothes off, sweating. But besides that, the choreography was fantastic. The vocals were amazing. We worked so hard on this show. We rehearsed for, I want to say, 6 weeks, which is unheard of at the theater that I worked at. Normally we have about 2 to 3 weeks to take down one show and put up another one. We were usually performing one show while rehearsing for the next, and building set pieces for the next show while another show was still going on. So if that gives you any idea as to how much time we actually spent rehearsing Cats, we had about 6 weeks, and we were only scheduled to perform Cats for 4 weekends, but we extended it for a 5th weekend. All in all, a fantastic experience. I would do it all over again. Some of the best times of my life, some of the best people in my life that I have ever met were a part of my life at that time, and although they may not be now, I will always have those memories to hold on to with that experience. And for that, I am forever grateful. Moving on to my all-time favorite musical that I've ever been a part of, and that is The Great American Trailer Park Musical. Yes, you heard that right. The Great American Trailer Park Musical. This musical it's not well known, it's not famous, it's nothing like The Lion King. Ultimately, it is a Southern stereotype. It is nothing but the life of some trailer park people, and it's a huge stereotype. I mean, I played a main character in this, and this was my favorite show of all time that I've ever been a part of, and it might be my favorite musical of all time. The music is hilarious, the characters are perfect. My character's name was Duke, and I was a crazy ex-boyfriend who got high off of sniffing colored kid markers. If that gives you any idea, I actually didn't have a colored marker, I actually had a Sharpie. So I had to sniff a Sharpie every single night, like 3 times. And it got a little weird. Anyway, the story is hilarious. The characters are absolutely fantastic. The music is hilarious. it's just a hilarious show. It was so funny. I was so honored to be a part of it. So there you go. There are my top 5 favorite musicals that I have been a part of. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you got some sort of kick out of it. I know I had a good time reliving my memories of this. It's been a while since I've thought about any of this. And, you know, I've actually done a lot of shows in my time, in my like 4 or 5 years of doing theater. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below if you would like me to make a part 2 to this where I talk about my favorite non-musical plays that I have been a part of, because I have been a part of a lot of shows. So, thank you very much for watching this. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and like I said, please like this video if you enjoyed it. If you didn't and you don't want to like, that's cool too. And please subscribe to my channel. Every subscription and every like and every comment is helping me out, telling me what you would like to see more, what you would like to see less, whether you enjoy this or not, all that fun stuff. I will put links to all of my other social media down below as well. So with that said, I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're having a fantastic day, and goodbye.